So what I'll do, I'll update the file permission to the 666 again, and you can see it is running perfectly fine. Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to You Should Know. In this video I am going to help you by getting rid of using sudo every time you run a docker command on your machine. So if I try to illustrate you the issue which you're facing, then it is if I run any simple docker command without sudo, then you can see it will give me this error that got permission denied while trying to connect to the docker daemon. Okay, so now if I add sudo before running this command, so I'll give you a little tip here. Instead of writing the complete command, what you can do is you can add double exclamation mark and then hit enter. Then you can see it ran the previous command with the by appending sudo. So you can see that if I run the above command with sudo, then you can see it's working perfectly fine. So as you can see that this is working perfectly fine. Now this issue can occur because of 3 reasons. I'm going to discuss first 2 now. I'm going to give you the final solution in the end. So the first issue is that even you haven't created the Docker group in your machine. So, and one more thing, if you have done the first 2 steps already, then please bear with me because I'm going to give you the final solution in the end. This is these first 2 steps are for those people who haven't done these basic things, right? For running the docker command without using sudo. So yeah, the first thing is that you have to create a Docker group in your machine, which you can do by simply typing. Let me clear this screen, okay? Sudo group add docker. So by running this command, you will create a Docker group inside your machine. I have already created it. I've already done it. So this is why it is saying that group Docker already exists in my machine. So now as we have already created the Docker group, now we have to add our current user to the Docker group. So we can do that by sudo user mode -a g docker and then writing user, and now we have to hit the enter. So this command will add a current user to the Docker group, and now we have to log out of the current group and then log in again by typing this command. So after running the above 2 commands, if docker ps is working for you, then it's perfectly fine, and that was the only requirement from your side, and the issue is gone. But if that is still not working for you, as you can see that it's not working for me, then we have to use the final command, which is we have to modify the file permission. So as you can see that after running the above 2 commands, docker ps is still not working for me, and it is asking me to add the sudo in front of it. So this issue can be solved by the final command which I'm going to give you. Please make sure that you ran the above 2 commands, because the final solution won't work for you if you didn't do that, because that is the basic requirement. Now in the final step, we have to modify the file permission of the docker.choc file which is present in var/run. So to do that, we have to type chmod. This is the file permission I'm going to set, and this is that file, right? I'm already using sudo and I already used my password, so that's why it didn't ask me to give me the password. So so as you can see that the command is already executed successfully. Now if I try to run any docker command, as you can see that this is running perfectly fine. It is not asking me to it is not asking me to add sudo anymore, right? To illustrate you that changing file permission really works, I will update the file permission of the docker.sock file again to the 555, and I'll try to run the docker ps command again. As you can see that it is asking me for sudo again, right? So what I'll do, I'll update the file permission to the 666 again, and you can see it is running perfectly fine. So I really hope that this video helped you and saved your time. Please hit the like button and consider subscribing, and thanks for your time. Thank you.